Ebenezer had everything: money, fame, power. People respected him, and some wished to be like him. His house was like a palace, his cars were the best, and his clothes were expensive. He could buy anything he wanted, but deep inside, he was empty. No matter how much he had, he wanted more. When he ate the best food, he still felt hungry. When he bought new things, the excitement didn't last. One night, while walking outside his mansion, he met an old man standing under a street lamp. The man's clothes were old, but his eyes were full of wisdom. The old man said, "Son, do not love the world or anything in it. The world and its desires will pass away, but whoever does the will of God will live forever." Ebenezer laughed. "Oh man, you don't understand. I have everything." The old man smiled. "Then why do you still feel empty?" Ebenezer froze. How did he know? That night, Ebenezer sat on his bed deep in thought. His room was grand, filled with gold and luxury, but it felt like a prison. His phone kept vibrating with messages about business and fame, but he ignored it. He looked at an old Bible on his shelf. It had been years since he last opened it. As he struggled with his thoughts, something strange happened. He found himself in a bright hospital room, though he wasn't sick. In front of him stood Jesus Christ, dressed as a surgeon. His face was full of kindness and peace. Jesus placed his hand on Ebenezer's chest, and in that moment, Ebenezer felt something change inside him. The emptiness, the hunger for more, it all began to fade. When he woke up, he knew what he had to do. He knelt beside his bed, placed his expensive watch and jewelry aside, and opened the Bible. "God, I don't want the world anymore. I want you." A tear rolled down his cheek. The next morning, for the first time in his life, he felt satisfied. He no longer needed wealth to be happy. He walked outside in simple clothes, smiling. The sun shone warmly on his face, and he felt free. As he walked, he saw children playing. Instead of ignoring them, he laughed and joined in. The weight in his heart was gone. He had found true happiness, not in money, but in God.